Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and today we're going back in for some more best of threes with our Mardu Squee Legends list. So without further ado, let's get into the games, and I'll see you there. Alrighty then, we're in. We do have Blackblade into potentially Danither. We're on the draw as well, so we just need a land over the next 2 or 3 turns, which I think is doable. Simic Guildgate. Alright, so we're up against the Gate deck. The Gate deck is kind of one of our lesser matchups, unfortunately. The recursion that they get from this, and the fact that some of them just use like Expansion Explosion to immediately destroy you, is a bit of a problem. So I could play Cliff Top Retreat to get down Black Blades. They did shock in for what appears to be maybe a negate. I suppose they've actually got Growth Spiral there as well, so they could just be bluffing. Let's just do Black Blade though. Yeah, I think it's just a shock in for a Growth Spiral. Okay. And then the Guildgate. Yeah, because if they went with a second Guildgate there, then they couldn't ramp up. And here comes the Guild Summit. We have 2 Mortifies in the deck to deal with this, as well as Ruinous Blast as well as an option. Alright, well, we're going to shock in Danither. I'm wondering whether or not they bother Gates Ablazing here. We're kind of pinched on colours as well. Though maybe this is all the colours we're going to expect from them. Yeah, just going to go with the Gates Ablaze. I guess they assume that we are going to be equipping the Black Blade the following turn anyway, so... Let's just do Sacred Foundry tapped, puts us to 4 mana, and then we can drop down Angrath potentially next turn. See how well that goes for us. Or a Lannery. I'm never going to be able to keep them empty-handed with Angrath, but I will be able to do a pretty severe amount of damage with them, I would assume. Short of them going Expansion Explosion and pinging him off, but I don't see that happening either. Yeah, what's the odds that they're running Counter Magic? I can't really play Lannery and Equip in the same turn anyway, so this is kind of the more mana-efficient play. I think they've got a Counter Magic. Oh, they got Negates. Yeah, okay. So maybe they had it when they shocked in that Steam Vents on turn 2, but they thought that the Black Blade wasn't relevant enough. That's pretty good, though. We get Lannery here. If this resolves, then we get to play around... Actually, no, does Gates Blaze still get us? Equip this and find out. We could just get Lightning Struck. We'll see. I've got to go for this, though. I've got nothing better to do. So we're either planning on... Yeah, Explosion X2. Wow. I'm kind of okay with that, though. Because this is one of the main problems for our deck, is that they just Explosion us for lethal. That's a big problem, though. Especially drawing lands. Alright. Yeah, I think the game's over now. Main deck Counter Magic is very annoying. We didn't really draw any of our duresses to take it from them, and now we need, I think, a bit too much to try and kill this Gatebreaker Ram. I need, like... Yeah, not that, and we're dead. What could I have had? Bedevils, Mortifies... That was basically about it to take care of the Ram. Also the other Angrath, I suppose we could steal with it, but... Yeah, we're just dead. Unfortunate. It's a really horrible matchup, though, is Gates. I don't know what it is about it, but they just seem to always get the better hand on us. So let's bring in the Duress to take care of all of the Gates stuff. Bedevil's an interesting one. I definitely don't want the Deafening Clarions, though. It just hits nothing. And I think we want the Bedevil. I did wonder about maybe getting another Mortify in the sideboard as well, which would help us against this matchup. Most of the sideboard, though, is just to take care of control matchups, which apparently this one is. Don't know if I want the Drill Bits. I don't think I want to be that aggressive with discard. Star of Extinction's a possibility. It kills a gate for whatever that's worth and hits most of their creatures as well. Is it better or worse than anything? I suppose Lava Coil's pretty garbage. Vile Offering as well. I could take an 8-8, but that's about it, and it just dies to Gates Ablaze. So yeah, we'll cut that. Bring in some Star of Extinctions. Try it like that. Not sure on that one. Okay, definitely want to be on the play. Mana's pretty bad. I think this hand is entirely bad, actually. Let's just mulligan this one. And this one's got Treasure Map on turn 2, and I don't have to shock anything to get it there. Yeah, this one's fine. Even having the Mortify as well is quite useful. As much as I need the third land, I need a white source, so I'm going to bottom the Blood Crypt. Tapped Blood Crypt here. And Ruinous Blast. Okay, so let's just get down. Treasure Map, set her up, keep stop. Start digging for white mana. If we can find that and take care of the Guild Summit, we're going to be in a reasonable spot. I think I'll still take this swamp so that we can play the Black Blade on curve. If they want to negate it, then so be it. So, yeah, just play the Black Blade. They let it go last time. Will they let it go this time that they know that I can quip it quite consistently? Yeah, they let it go. I'm guessing their plan is to kill the creature when we try to go for the equip. There's the Gatebreaker Ram. Okay, so upkeep Scry. Another Dragon Skull Summit. It's better than nothing. I'm just going to take it. Work our way up to Angrath. If we can resolve Angrath, that's going to be pretty sweet. And we get the treasures next turn regardless, so we're going to have the Mortify mana if we want it. Wow, no attacks either. That's got to be maybe a mistake. Ooh, Isolate Chapel. Yep. I'm not going to drop Angrath here, because I'm wanting to wait until I have Hand Disruption to get rid of their counter magic. And then I can force Angrath down. As Growth Spiral. Okay. I probably will try to kill the Gatebreaker Ram though, because that will eat a counter spell, and then Angrath can minus kill Gatebreaker. Wilderness Reclamation. That taps them out. So yeah, we'll kill Reclamation now. They were hoping to untap so they could keep their counter magic open, I assume. So I get to... Let's do... Actually paying for it with real mana, please. I get to go Angrath, Steel Gatebreaker, which is effectively killing it as well. And swing for 2. I do have to use a treasure here, but I think it's worthwhile to potentially save Angrath from burn. Shivan Fire, Guild Summits, and Negates. No, I don't care about Shivan Fire. I think I take the Negate. And then when they go for like Guild Summit, I can just Ruinous Blast it or something like that. Which keeps that Circuitous Route from doing anything valuable. They could go the Greed play and try and go Guild Summit, rather than Guild Summit Route. I'm going to take the Gate. And pass the turn, kill your Gatebreaker Ram. We could be in a really good spot. I don't think my opponent can really avoid being greedy with that Guild Summit. Which means they're not ramping into more mana. So they stay on the 4. Yeah, there it is there. They get to tap a Guild Gate here, though, and draw a card. Potentially drawing a land off of that. Yeah, they got one. Okay. Well, let's draw a card. We're going to need to crack all of our treasures anyway because of Ruinous Blast. So let's get them cracked. The Devil. Make you discard.
No fire, no steel.
Gets rid of a Shivan Fire. That's another reason why I'm not too afraid of them either. Okay, so if I went with the Ruinous Blast, they would almost certainly just play the next Guild Summit, rather than playing the Circuitous Route to draw themselves 2 cards. I could wait, though. I think I could get away with waiting. Because I reckon they're going to go Guild Summit, tap their lands out to draw cards, and then they're hoping to do the Circuitous Route, and in which case this Ruinous Blast... Nice. This Ruinous Blast will get a 2-for-1. It's worth... It's a risk, but I think it's worth it. There's the tap land. Oh, so they're actually going with the Circuitous Route. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Not what I expected. Come on, good card. It's a land.
No
Everybody
fire,
loves lands, right?
no steel.
What are they waiting on? There's Plaza. Yeah. I'm kind of waiting for them to be greedy with their Guild Summit, but at the same time, I'm also being greedy with my Ruinous Blast, so... It's a matter of whose greed pays off the most, and honestly, the amount of tapping they're going to do here... Ooh, they're keeping up counter magic? Or is this another Gatebreaker Ram? It's another Guild Summit. Alright. We get to get a 3-for-1 on the Ruinous Blast. Good stuff. Oh, come on now. Discard a card.
No fire, no steel.
Let's rid of the Shivan Fire. Then we will... Ruinous Blast. Get rid of your Guild Summits. There's the card advantage gone. Angrath's still in play with a Bedevil to protect him. I don't think it is over by any stretch. And I don't think we're necessarily in the driver's seat either because of Expansion Explosion on Angrath. Niv Mizzet. Well, I'm gonna respond and hit Niv Mizzet here. I'm gonna ping Angrath. Oh, ping face. Okay. And then they get the 4th Guild Summit down. And even have a guild to play. Treasure map's not the worst. If I was to draw any cards, it's not crazy good, but oh, they had lands in hand. At least it helps me draw into cards that are potentially crazy good. Yeah, I think Guild Summit is one of the main reasons why we end up losing this matchup, because of the sheer amount of card advantage they get. And Wilderness Reclamation, oh boy. We can minus Angrath on Gatebreaker Ram. Yeah, just resolve it now. Get rid of that. All the lands. Was that like a pocket of like 5 lands there? Crazy. And more lands. Whew. Ooh, Immolating Inferno. We can do that. X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X6 isn't terrible. Right, well, I have to kill the Ram. Otherwise, we just lose to that. Ah, I should have equipped, actually. Oh, bugger. That's fine. I'm sure we'll get away with it. If the Expansion Explosion Angrath, I'm going to be sad. They also had lots of Shivan Fires as well, so there's really no guarantee that he was going to live there, but... That's a problem.
No fire, no steel.
Wow, these guys just have everything now. Wilderness Reclamation, DOS. Ooh, come on, Legend. Legend me. Hey, that's a legend. Does it resolve, though? I'm going with a big fat not a chance. Maybe I can draw a discard spell, perhaps. Mortify. Well, we're dead to just having one Wilderness Reclamation in play anyway, so this Mortify probably goes on the Guild Summit or maybe a creature. Let's find out if Angrath lives. Wow, it did.
Please run.
Alright, well, opponent discard.
No fire, no steel.
We have to avoid our opponent getting lucky on top decks. I think we get rid of the Mortify here, honestly. They're just about done on card draw off Guild Summit. An Immolating Inferno can kill Angrath. And any other creature they might end up playing, hopefully, if it's Gate Colossus anyway. This is so sketchy. Untaps all the lands. No end step float, so they don't have the expansion explosion. I can go check what they have, actually. Let's... Ooh. Do we duress them first so we get a card... Potentially get a card that we can take, as opposed to them discarding said card and being left with something that we can't touch? I mean, they haven't really... They would have played Niv Mizzet if they had it. They would have played the Ram. Would have played the Colossus. So this has to be able to hit, right? I'm just going to go for it now. Gates Ablaze, Gates Ablaze. Yeah, this is garbage. Okay, so... I only need to X4 the face. Let's just tick up with Angrath.
No fire, no steel.
Dumps the land. I'm wondering whether or not I want to draw with Treasure Cove, or if I just want to tap out. I think I just want to do a full tap out, so that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do X8 because then Angrath is lethal. It's going to use a treasure though. Now an Angrath tick up wins me the round. Yeah, this game should have been over a while ago. If I'd equipped the Ram, then we would have won it before then. But I didn't really count my mana, and we just swung in, assuming I was going to kill it. So bit of a mistake there, but we won the game nonetheless. Let's see. I don't think I want to change anything. Mass Manipulation though has me a little worried about keeping Angraths in my deck. Then again, I mean, they can just take my creatures anyway, but my creatures are a little bit low value, and if I have another legendary, I can re-equip with the Black Blade if they end up stealing my Black-Bladed creature. Or I could... Yeah, I could just play Squeeze out of my graveyard and equip them. That's kind of the idea. Angrath did some work there, but he's just not here to kill card advantage. I could do the Immortal Sun to keep up with them in terms of their card advantage. Yeah, why not? Let's try it out. Also, we had Niv Mizzet show up as well. Do we have sufficient answers to that? Could even see myself taking it with Vile Offering. I might bring in the Immortal Sun. Bring in 2 Immortal Suns. We'll try it like that. I'd rather not have my Planeswalker taken from me because it's a little harder to interact with. We need like the Bedevils specifically to deal with that. And the Star of Extinctions, of course. Yeah, let's try it like that. Okay, so we have turn to nothing, really. That's a problem. We do have turn to duress, I guess. Which is better than nothing. We get to take Guild Summit. This needs a land, though. And then, is it just mediocre even when it does get its 3rd land? We get Danitha, which dies to Shivan Fire, Squee, which dies to Shivan Fire. And then we've got 2 very heavy drops. I think I'm actually going to mulligan this one. This one's worrying. This one's indeed worrying. We could potentially get turn 2 Treasure Map, which is like, it's usually an auto keep if you can manage something like that. So on the draw we have a Scry available. If we bottom it, we get to see 2 cards. This one I think I will keep. It's a lot slower though. It allows them to do whatever they need to do. Arch of Araska. Wow, my opponent. So impatient. Nice. Let me give him a good old nice. Okay. And we got our lands, which makes us pretty in a good spot. Alright, see if you got negate. See if you care to negate. I imagine they do, yeah. Alright, well, remove that stop then. And passes. Mortify is solid. Let's get our land down. Play our map. That one resolved, so Pretty good. Are we just passing? Okay, so we're in stepping. Another treasure map. I'm going to play Lannery Storm next turn, potentially. Could be playing it into a Shivan Fire, though. So maybe I actually want the other treasure map down and just play it slowly. I think that might actually be the best idea. We can always mortify Guild Summit if they end up playing it. Yeah, let's just play that down. Could be incorrect. I'm not sure. Wilderness Reclamation. It's also a card I want to kill. Alright. There's a Godless Shrine, so we will take that. A little concerned about shocking myself, so I don't think I will. I think I'll just Wilderness Reclamation that. Mortify the Wilderness Reclamation now. We've got Growth Spiral to try and find a gate. Or do they have Sabotage or whatever? I don't think they have it. Yep, get rid of that. Okay, so I could shock in Godless Shrine, now that I'm not afraid of Expansion Explosion. I think I will. It allows me to flip this treasure map, and then we have some extra draws next turn. There's Guild Summit, just in time to ruin the day. Are we drawing 2? We are drawing 2. Which means the tapped out and Lannery is ready to give a good down, smack down. Lands. I think I'm done with lands, thank you. And I'm not going to use... I could use treasures, actually. Yeah, I'll use a treasure. Because I'm going to Lannery and get one back anyway. So I'm going to bottom lands because I'm kind of where I want to be mana-wise, and bottoming lands might just be pushing me through a land pocket anyway. And Mortify is a really huge draw. So let's get down Lannery. Definitely want to destroy that Guild Summit. Keep them off of any kind of card advantage. We'll do it now. And doesn't matter what colour. As long as it's black or white. Alright. So yeah, we get around a Shivan Fire, generating at least a treasure. Gets us the City's Blessing for Arch of Araska, which is not the worst, but won't be useful for quite some time. There's Gatebreaker Ram. We have 2 answers in play right now. And one of them is kind of beneficial for my Lannery to no longer be in play. Oh, no. Whew. Good job, I didn't have enough mana for that. I'm going to bottom Danitha. And draw. Ruinous Blast is quite nice. Okay, so they could have negate. I don't think the play changes, though. Because we can't really generate any extra mana. So it's either Bedevil gets countered or Ruinous Blast gets countered. And honestly, I think I'd rather go with the Bedevil getting countered here. We can actually generate enough power on Lannery to push through the Gatebreaker Ram, which is maybe why they let it go. Because the treasure here allows us to turn it into a 5-2. Which maybe they're okay with that trade. Ooh, Immortal Sun. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking the sideboard actually probably wants another Mortify. I don't know what I'd go down though. Maybe a Moment of Craving? Because you don't see too much aggro these days. Wow. Just wow. I will take it. That is beautiful. Alright. Do the treasure map, flip the treasure map. Get Star of Extinction going. So, shock to pay 1 less on the treasures. That way I can draw 4 over the next 2 turns. Just on treasures alone. A circuitous route, without the guild summit, because we did kill it. Yeah, it just really relies on this. Oh man, these draws, they're pretty tasty. Pretty tasty indeed. Well, let's... I think we'll lead with Lannery, because apparently it's going to take me some treasure cracking to get Squee out, which is fine on Lannery's sake. And we've played out a Shiv and Fire range, though they do obviously have kicker potential here. So it's not really going to change too much. I think we'll play Squee now. Gives us an extra point on Lannery. We want to play it anyway, and the attack could hopefully get us another treasure anyway. It looks like it will. And now we'll draw 2, pumping Lannery even further. Land is fine, I think. I haven't made a land drop yet. Take you to 11. And yeah, tapped Blood Crypt, go. We now have a very annoying Squee that's not going anywhere. All we have to really worry about is something like that. That's annoying. Well, we'll Star of Extinction and hope they don't have negate. Ooh, Black Blade. Good job I didn't get it equipped. Yeah, I think we'll go with the Star of Extinction. Hitting... I don't think it matters about hitting guild gates at this stage. Gates of Blaze is already going to kill pretty much everything. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can, Gates of Blaze, kill 5 powers worth of stuff. Yeah, I like our Danithers with Black Blades are just going to get through that. So I think I'm actually going to opt instead to hit the land that could essentially produce all colours of mana. See if that resolves. And indeed it does. Alright, because if that resolves, then we're going to get Danny out, I think. Actually, we'll get Squee out. I want to equip Danny on the same turn as playing her, so she's out of Gates of Blaze range. This way we've got Squee with an equip. Okay, they've got Niv Mizzet. We have a Bedevil. Oh, that's real good. Alright, so prior to playing spells which could kill Squee, let's equip. Because actually we're now threatening lethal on Squee. So he's forced to block if he doesn't have a Squee answer. And now I don't have to use my Bedevil. Pretty good. And get Danither in here. And equip Danny with our mana. If they kill Danither in response, the Black Blade stays equipped to Squee. Doesn't really matter that Squee died. Now we have a 13/13 first striking Vigilant Lifelinker. I don't know if we've made our land drop already. Can't quite remember. We'll just crack that treasure. I think we've got it. Does Expansion Explosion X1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? They can Expansion Explosion X9 with Wilderness Reclamation. Double Reclamation, maybe they can get us for 16, I'm not sure. Guild Summit to try and draw out of it, but we know that Gates Ablaze isn't going to cut it. Maybe Mass Manipulation to steal Danither might be able to do something, but now they're just, now they're just tapped out too much and we took out that game. Wow. So that's not usually a matchup we win, but it's usually because they go with the Expansion Explosions that we can't really interact with, and unless we've equipped a Danither, we're not gaining too much life. Or a Lyra, of course. So the fact that my opponent ended up using Expansion Explosion defensively to kill creatures, I think that's what ended up winning us this best of 3. Pretty crazy. Made a few little mistakes along the way. One of them, which was pretty colossal, not equipping the Gatebreaker Ram, was pretty bad of me, but, you know, we ended up winning that round, so it is what it is. Lesson learned. we'll move along. We'll get better as time goes on. Thank you very much for watching anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for some more Magic Arena in the future. Hitting the bell icon as well right next to the subscription button will give you notifications when I release videos in the future. And I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.